tarantula content for tarantula lovers.
Hello everybody, welcome to this latest episode. I am your host Robbie and this is Robbie's Talking Teas. Tarantula content for tarantula lovers just like yourselves. If you want to be a better tarantula keeper or just admire these amazing animals, make sure to subscribe to the channel, comment down below and give this video a huge thumbs up. In today's episode, I am rehousing two Phormictopus breeding pairs that I picked up at the BTS exhibition, and they're new to the British hobby, so I thought I would show them off to you in this video. So let's rehouse them. So here we are. I'm really excited to do these new rehousings. Obviously, anyone who has followed the channel for a very long time knows I'm an absolutely huge Phormictopus fan, a Phormictopus nut. So to get these two species in the collection is absolutely fantastic. Now these are breeding pairs, so hopefully one day, once they're mature, I'll be able to get more of these into the hobby. But what we're rehousing here is Phormictopus species Salinas. We have the male in here. I have been waiting for him to harden up because the day I picked him up at the BTS, he had freshly molted. You can just see the molt inside here. The next one we are rehousing is another breeding pair, and this is Phormictopus species Sierra maestra. Again, male and female. So now I've introduced them, let's do the rehousing. So here we go. We are starting off with Phormictopus species Salinas. It's an absolute beautiful looking species. I can see already that this male has a lot of purple tones in the carapace. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to open up the new enclosure. Now these are not going to be permanent homes, these are just going to be temporary because I'm waiting for some new larger enclosures to turn up. But I'm going to try and give you guys a good view of this one before sticking it into the new enclosure, because I am noticing the colours on this and they are absolutely stunning. It looks very much like Phormictopus Dominican purple. Don't know if you can see them purple colours popping out, but he is stunning. He's got blues on the legs, blues on the femurs, and that purple carapace. So let's just guide him into his new enclosure. I'll try and get you a better view of the female when we rehouse her, because hopefully those colours will pop even more. Go on, buddy. I know. Don't want to chuck dirt on you. You are one stunning little boy. But let's try and get you a better view. And there he is. You can just see the hints of blue on the femur and the purples on the carapace. Be really interesting to see what this looks like once it puts on a lot more size. Let's get the female done. So now we're going to do the female, who I can see is just as stunning as the male. Sorry, I just bumped the microphone there. Hopefully I'll be able to give you just as good a look at this one as the male. And I don't want it shooting out or chucking up any fret poses or being startled or anything like that. So I am going to take my time with it. Look at that. That is an absolutely beautiful tarantula. Let's get it in the new enclosure. You can really see them blues and the greens on the femurs there. Absolutely stunning species. Come on. Being very calm. I like it. Very gentle. She is a beauty. Loving those red hairs on the abdomen. I think she's definitely due a... well, no, she's not due a molt. Look at the size of the abdomen. I am going to have to feed her up, and definitely going to need that bigger enclosure to turn up. Because when she molts next, this will definitely be way too small for her. Let's try and give you a front on view. I am actually blown away by the colours of this species. Phormictopus species Salinas. So that's both of those rehoused. So let's do the Sierra Maestra. So now I am doing Phormictopus species Sierra Maestra. We're going to do it just like before. We're going to do the male first, followed by the female. And unfortunately, in this case, the Phormictopus male is larger than the female, so I'm definitely going to have to watch his food intake and how quickly he grows if I definitely want these to be a breeding pair. Now look, these do have a different coloration than the ones you just saw. These are more grey and red. I'll stick a photo of an adult up on the screen now, just so you can see them once they're more grown. And this one is trying to burrow away. It's probably not the best way to rehouse a juvenile of this size. It's not the best way to rehouse it anyway. For anyone watching, always use a catch cup, because you never know where the spider's going to bolt to, and a catch cup will definitely give you more control over the rehousing situation. So there's the male inside the new enclosure, and don't worry, I am going to add a water dish to these once I've finished filming. I'm not going to leave them without water dishes. Anyone who's been watching my channel for a long time will know my view on water dishes. So now let's do the more smaller female. You can see the bald abdomen, which is actually turning black, so I think this one's in pre-molt, but we're going to rehouse it anyway. Normally I would let it molt out, but in this case I think she will do better in a larger enclosure molting than this tiny little one. And hopefully this one doesn't give me any problems. Yeah, look, you can see very lethargic and reluctant to move. Now that is a sign of a tarantula that's going to molt. Is they don't have much energy and they don't want to... Whoa, okay, easy. See, she doesn't want to be disturbed. That's the feistiness in Phormictopus that I've been talking about. Even though they are a new world species, they will exhibit defensive behaviour when needed. But this girl will calm down very, very quickly, so I am going to carry on with the rehousing. Come on. And she's probably only being defensive because she is so close to molting and really doesn't want the aggravation of having to move. But she's in. And there she is in the new enclosure. I'm not going to poke her about anymore. She's been stressed out enough. And I don't like stressing out my tarantulas, especially when they're about to molt. So we're going to leave her to get settled in there. We'll add the water dishes later. So there you have it, more smooth rehousings in the tarantula room. I'm getting quite good at them now. There was only that little moment where that little female Phormictopus threw up that threat posture, and as I said in the previous video when I rehoused that full green female, New World doesn't necessarily mean docile. They are capable of defensive behaviour, so take that into account, especially if you pick up a Phormictopus species. But now all that's been said, I'm going to end the video here. So take care, have a great day, have a great week. I'll see you in the next video. And if you can't wait till then, there's a couple here to tide you over till then. See you later.
Tarantula content for tarantula lovers.